are doing an updated animal room slash house tour, just like we did last year on Halloween. I want to make it a tradition that every year on Halloween, we do an animal room updated tour while my Halloween decorations are still out. I was rewatching my video from last year and everything looks so clean and not dusty. I'm just gonna say that's just not the case anymore. That's not reality. We had just moved into this house, so we didn't accumulate any dusty corners yet, but over the past year we have worked on not only making this house a home, but also creating lots of dusty corners or lots of free range false widows and other spiders I let live in my house. I mean, what haunted house is complete without dusty cobwebs and corners? Also, ironically, it's funny, I was rewatching the tour from last year. I was like, sorry, my voice is messed up.
My voice is still not 100%. It's just really lingering.
Well, guess what? You know, it's actually a lot better. You might not be able to tell anymore, but my goodness, my voice has been like really messed up. We can just carry on that tradition too, I guess. I want to show you guys the updates that we've done the past year. So I really am happy with how things have come along, especially over the summer. I have a lot going on in the backyard. I'll do a more in-depth chicken coop tour in a couple weeks. Right here we have one of my black widows. The other one is living up at the reptile room. We've got a couple southern house spiders, one of my original tarantulas, as well as this is Mavis right here. She's one of my original tarantulas as well. And we've got a couple grammostolas over here, some lazadoras. They're all over here in this section. And then if you pivot to the side, we've got a ton more spiders to cover. First, I want to point out this. I've got this last year after the house tour, and I just think it fills up that space awesome. And then we've got some Avix, and they hide a lot. We've got my M. balfouri communal, one of my favorites. And then we have Bonbon over here. She's not doing the best, obviously, with her fang issue, but she's still hanging in there. We've got some of my P. vittatas. I really wish I had time to do a ghost ornamental rehousing before October ends. We've got a bunch of juvenile tarantulas. We've got my trapdoors down there. I just like to keep them down because it's a little bit cooler. Some millipedes. Here's one. Here's my giant African millipede. She's out. And then here's some wolf spiders. I have a couple wolf spiders over here, but this one right here, I don't know how well you can tell. She has tons of babies on her back right now. I am obsessed. And then I've got some jumpers, of course. And yeah, that about covers this section. This is, of course, where my Grammostola pulchras are and some of my E. campostratus. I've got Salem and Elvira right there. Some of my E. campostratus are right here. Emperor scorpion, another scorpion. I forget which one this is, but it's Mr. Tarantula Kat's. Pikachu down here, and my X. eminus shadow, and then of course my favorite girl, Helena. She's right over here and looking great. So if you go this way, we've got even more tarantulas. Shocking, I know. We've got Pamphobedius. This one is my A. annex. Absolutely love her. Nibble's still chilling in her cork. I don't think much has changed from last year. My green bottle blue gumdrop, Intrapepi, A. calcodes, Pamphobedius, and A. geniculata. We're gonna just kind of skip over this really quick, I guess, but I will explain this in a future video. I just haven't really been able to yet. But we've got a couple three-toe box turtles that were abandoned at an apartment complex. Not 100% sure what the game plan is, but yeah, apparently somebody moved out and left them there for who knows how long. So I just did this little temporary setup just, you know, to get them somewhat okay. More tarantulas. We have my vagans and some Aphonopelmas. And then we've got some slings and stuff over here. It looks like the T. celadonia. Oh my gosh, she made a trapdoor. You can't see her. This is the T. celadonia that belongs to the reptile room. I have some of Wednesday's babies, some velvet spiders still hanging in there. We got Winnie in here, and she's very antisocial, so she won't come out, but yeah, she's like absolutely not. We have this snake plant, some spider crystals. These ones are so cool. I have so many cool spider crystals. And then just more spider decor. Lots of spider decor. My friend got me this one from Mexico. My friend Elisa gave me this. I bought these from Catalia. A viewer just gave me this one. Super cute. Now right here we have my desk area, and as you can tell, it's way more cluttered than it was last year. I mean, obviously, like I said, this is lived in, but it is also organized chaos. Like, I know exactly where everything is. In here I have tons of jumping spider decor and just obvious like bits and bobs, pieces of tarantula cribs enclosures, like different lids and stuff. And then right here, I've got tons of supplies like my gecko food, various cups. I have just like chicken, like probiotics and different vitamin powders, stuff like that. Speaking of chickens, I've got my chickens out and you can see Agnes right there. She's running. But yeah, last year, I believe in the video, I said that one of our goals was to get chickens. We do plan on putting Bowser out here in the spring and possibly some chickens down the line. Here's just a quick little view of them. Look at them go. Aren't they so cute? That's my goth chicken army, but there they are. And then Bowser's pond is also like over here. Hard to tell, but right there. I actually did bring him inside because it is getting way too cool at night for him. So he's back down in the basement. I love my little view of my chickens while I work. I work in here a lot. This is the enamel pen. Like you can, it comes with the plushie, or you can buy it with the plushies now. They do that on Makeship and it is so cute. I only got one. I should have gotten more. Speaking of Makeship, I will always treasure this. And then here's a bunch of my plushies. We have Bowser, his campaign just ended. We have Cupid, all of them, and they are just so cute. Plus we have some of my friends' plushies. Now if we move right here, we've got a bunch of snakes and reptiles. This is more of the reptile side of the room. We've got my baby scorpions up here. We've got some crickets, my isopods, millipedes, mossy tree frogs. And then I have this little guy right here, which I haven't shown you guys. He is a smooth-sided toad. I've just kept him in here because he's eating and thriving and doing really well in here. And when they're that small, they make me nervous. So as long as he's doing good. Right over here, we have Miku and Daisy, my ball pythons. We have Carl, our hognose, in here. He's actually doing like really well. He's been eating every single meal. And so we think it's time for him to get like an actual real enclosure now because he's been living on paper towels for quite a while. But I think it's time for him to have some substrate and actually get like his actual enclosure. So we also have Vecna, my Mexican black king snake back there. A lot of these snakes are hiding. They just usually don't come out till night. Mimikyu, she is way down in here. Let me see. You can see her a little bit. Yeah, there's Mimikyu. She's doing well. And Pugsley almost never comes out. This is the sunbeam snake. This is the temporary housing for it. Yeah, these ones are really, really gorgeous, but they are a bit difficult to keep. And yeah, so I don't know. I've been debating on if I'm going to film a setup and everything for this or not, but they're absolutely beautiful. And she is really gorgeous. These three are my rosy boas. We have Willow, Beetlejuice, and Java. All three are doing just fine. Here is Chili and Ichabod, my two corn snakes. And then up here we had Casper, but unfortunately Casper did pass away a while ago. Casper came to us as an adult corn snake. She was well over 10 years old, so she was already old, and that was like 4 years ago. Was fine, and then, you know, died, and we're just, you know, guessing it was age related because she was very old. And then I have Bug. We just rehoused her. She's in there. She's our palmetto corn snake. And then we also have this one, which is Eden, another ball python, which we were fostering, and she was gonna go to a new home, but unfortunately that didn't work out. So right here, I've got my excess hermit crabs. These guys are going up to the reptile room soon. And then my hermit crabs down here. It's a little bit of a mess. They pull this down a lot. They make it crazy in here. They're very active. So I tidy it up once in a while, but they just like, yeah, they're crazy. Somebody asked for a Pac-Man frog update the other day, and this is it. There you go. Of course, we have my baby. Oh, she's hiding right under here. Echo, my Chinese cave gecko with the swollen eye. She's so cute. She's literally my baby. I absolutely love her. She's one of my favorites. This is my Tea Blondie, my giant Tea Blondie. And then right down here is Zelda. And Zelda's out for us today. Hi, Zelda. Zelda is super active. She is so cool. And she's looking so much better after that molt. It was funny because I actually caught Fanny. She was actually behind this background. She chewed her way out and clawed out. And so, yeah, so they're very crazy, very, very crazy. All right, and then of course down here, we still have Tut. Oh my goodness, hi Tut. He is getting so old. I'm so happy that he's still doing well though. And then I also had to put in a real aloe vera plant because we had a fake one in there, and he ate it. So I got him this, and he does nibble on it and seem to like it, and it's safe for him to eat. And then a while ago, I also added this little dig box for him, and that's just because like I never really use substrate. When I set up this enclosure, Substrate was not the norm with the bearded dragons. I ended up giving him this. He doesn't use it, but it's there just in case. The man who started it all, who likes to smear poop all over, this is Rango, and he's sitting here just like waiting for his food. Like he's like, is it feeding time yet? Remember, we did upgrade his enclosure this past year. It's looking super good other than the poop decorating he's done, but really happy with it. My Halloween moon crabs are down here. And then these are just some various plushies. Circus Frown, so cute. I love her with this little Universal Studios headband I put on there. Tarantula poster. The morning geckos are in there. We've got some various tarantulas. Those enclosures down here on the bottom shelf are empty. That plant's on its last leg. And then there's some extra supplies. It doesn't really look pretty, but oh, look who's out. Looks like she's still working on that cricket I gave her a couple days ago, which is crazy. But yeah, so that is pretty much the overview of my room. And yeah, I mean, I don't think that much has changed. I mean, actually, yeah, because I did get these new black shelves, these huge shelves that work so much better for all the reptiles. These are from, I think, Home Depot, and they are like very heavy duty industrial strength shelves. So those are new from last year for sure. And they definitely flow way better with this custom reptile habitat enclosure tower. That is the room. So once you come out of the animal room, it goes directly into my dining room, and this is what it looks like. So not as clean as last year because I have this little cluttered table here and stuff, but you know, it's fine. I've got some clutter over there as well. Whatever, I live here, you know what I mean? Literally, this is so cute. I've got tons of little Halloween decorations. Oh, look at my chickens. They're sitting in the sun. I bet that feels really good because it's been raining and gloomy and cold for days. I've got a ton of their eggs. Look at all the eggs that I'm getting. There's so many eggs. My kitchen is an absolute disaster, so I'm not showing that, but I have a new dishwasher because our old one exploded, like literally exploded, like it probably should have caught on fire. We still have to install my new dishwasher, and it's a kitchen, you know? But yeah, this is where the animal room is. And then I've got this little skeleton, a speaker for music, this cool little tarantula that followed us from our old apartment. And then I have these cute little spider lights as well. So, and then pivoting over here, we've got the living room. I don't know if it's much different from last year. I definitely have more decor though. And here's our big couch. Still love this couch. It comes apart. You can make it smaller and stuff. I got it on Amazon. And we have tons of blankets because guess what? We love to cuddle up here and watch movies. And especially being October, we've been cuddling up, watching lots of movies and here. And it's so cozy. And literally, this is just like the best place. More Halloween decor. Hi, Tulip and Finn. This guy is so cool. I got him from Michael's on clearance, mind you. Yeah, they do that. But check him out. Obviously, he doesn't glow as much during the daytime as he does at night, but super cool. Yes, my Monstera plant has done better. I don't know what's going on. If anybody wants to give me advice. I've got this beautiful cabinet. I don't know if you guys saw this last year. I got it from a thrift. It is so freaking gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Now this girl, oh my gosh, who is she? I am obsessed with her. I got her last year after Halloween from Spirit Halloween for 50% off, and I am obsessed. I'm hoping I can hunt down Victor this year to go with her, but like she is so gorgeous and it looks so cool in here. We've got the monster portraits. These guys have followed us from our first apartment to every place after. Some more Halloween stuff, more dust. So I've got tons of records. This one's my favorite probably this year, Bring Me the Horizons. Oh, it's a tie though. It's a tie with this one, Poppy's new album. I have signed. I love Poppy. Sisters of Mercy. AFI's new album, obviously amazing too. I've got some Panic. Sleeping with Sirens signed poster. Lorna Shore, Pain Remains. We actually have a couple copies of that because I think we have it signed. Of course, we have some cassettes because cassettes are cool too. And then down here, we've just got some more like Pierce the Veil, VIP, Sleeping with Sirens, VIP stuff. And then that's from my Panic at the Disco show that was in 2022. I saved that. Oh, and I have a signed AFI album back there too as well. But yeah, obviously I'm huge into music. Then this mirror, it was my grandma's. And then I decorated with these spiders. Looks so cool. This was also my grandma's, this piece of furniture. Still have chai in here, a maple. Wednesday, of course, and this girl I still have as well. And then this is just kind of a mess where we just throw our shoes and our sweaters and keys and stuff. This chair though, really cool. I got this from an antique shop. When I went to go pick up chickens like 3 hours away, we stopped at this random witchy antique shop and I found this chair and it was only 60 bucks. It had a little bit of like mold on it, but Eric was able to get some vinegar and like literally just wipe it off and clean it off, and it's been great since. Then going this way, we've got the hallway, we've got my crazy dogs. Looks like they were chewing up some paper towels, which they do. But yeah, my bathroom pretty much looks the same. I haven't really done anything. Over here, I've got just some cute Halloween stuff. Here is our bedroom. Not much has changed in here either. Yeah, I think I just have a couple new plushies, and I hung up that Corpse Bride poster a while ago. You know, whose house doesn't look like this sometimes? Okay, this t-shirt's really cool though. My friend gave it to me. It is signed by Pete Wentz and Patrick, I think. Oh, and that's part of Eric's Halloween costume. He was Pennywise, the original Pennywise, and I was Art, the Terrifier clown, like together for our Halloween party this year. It was so fun. Comment below and tell me what you're gonna be for Halloween. But yeah, that is. Oh, and Amir, hi. And then right here we have a closet and then Fiona's room, and Fiona does not want us to show her room, so we're gonna respect that. But I will just say her guinea pigs are in there. So she has Gomez and Basil, aka Cousin It, and they are both in there and they live in there with her and she takes care of them mostly. Then if you turn right here, we have upstairs, and yeah, this is where the kitties stay most of the time. Chickens, look at the chickens. They're all, oh, look at them. They're baking themselves. But yeah, that's the backyard. And for those two box turtles, I'll probably do some kind of outdoor enclosure for them. Hi. Hi, here's Astrid. She's grown quite a bit from last year. Yeah, she's looking so cute. She has dust on her face. I don't know what she was doing up here. Oh my goodness. And then we have Barney. Barnabas. You guys watch how crazy he gets. He gets actually like really scary. Yeah, he gets crazy, dude. Barney still only has 3 legs. Sometimes people ask me why he's limping. He's limping because he literally only has 1 back leg. This is a bathroom. Closet, our attic. Last year I had my Beetlejuice things hanging up in there. Well, right now they're outside for Halloween, but. And then over here we have Mr. Tarantula Kat's hole. This is his hideaway. This is my Squishmallows and my husband. This is where I keep all of them. So my big Squishmallow right here. And our house, so we have lots of rotating hobbies in this house. So here's some here's some evidence of that. Here's some more evidence of that. How's it going?
It's going good.
What you playing?
Simon the Sorcerer.
Oh, you were excited about this.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Here's some cool lighting. And yeah, this is where the cats pretty much stay most of the time. They do come downstairs a little bit. Oh, this is great decor, Eric. I really like this.
The what?
Yeah, that's great. I really like, that's a great touch. But yeah, here's the little kitties corner where they hang out. And yeah, so we are back downstairs and oh, why are you guys locked out of the room? I don't know why. They were locked out of the room. Maybe that's why they were being crazy. I don't know where Poe is. Poe likes to hide under the bed, so he's probably under there. But I guess really all that's left to show you is the Bowser. Bowser's downstairs. So here's Bowser's stock tank in the basement, and oh, there he is. He came in just because it's getting really cold out, and I don't have a heater for that pond outside, so he's doing good. He's looking cute. All right, and then here is my backyard and my chickens, and it looks like they almost all put themselves away. Just, all right, yes, put yourselves away. No, because I gotta go soon. Okay, I think they all put themselves away. Let's count. Oh, you're still out here. Yeah, get in here. Or don't. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've been pent up because it was just so rainy and cold, so. But yeah, I'll do an entire coop tour. I will introduce you to all the chickens. Oh, I wonder if we have an egg today. Let's take a look. Look down there. Oh, one's a fake egg. Okay. This one's the real egg. Look at that. We got an egg today. Nope, no more eggs. Are you gonna lay me an egg? Hi. Lay me an egg, please. But yeah, so that is my updated animal room slash house tour. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting me. I appreciate you guys so much. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget I have an Instagram that I use probably way too much. It's at Tarantula.kat. I will see you guys soon. Let's get into the members picks, and happy Halloween.